How's it going, everybody? Matt here, again with this week's episode of Random Mask Monday. Going in the same direction as what we had last week. Just showing you guys my first mask. This is the first mask that I'd ever purchased on my own. So this isn't, of course, the first mask that I've ever owned, as I've worn a lot of, like, Halloween costumes and stuff. But this was the very first mask that I bought with, I guess my own money, my own account. And this mask is probably 4 years old, at least 4 years old. I'm actually thinking it's going on 5 years old now. But this one was made by Ian Lundquist, or Sublime1327 on eBay, as most people know him through. And it's just a Jim Root style mask. I bought this mask before I started, realizing a lot about the accuracies and things like that, era styles. This was just, it looked cool. And at the time, like I said, I didn't really know a whole lot about masks, the slipknot masks and stuff. So seeing it on eBay, seeing the price for it, I knew it was quality, which of course it is. There's nothing wrong with it. There's real leather all the way around, metal, rivets. There's no, it's not like molded in or anything like that. The zipper, of course, is, a real zipper. It's not YKK10, but, again, at the time I didn't know any better. But yeah, it's still super good quality. It's amazing for the price. It's got the real buckles on it, the eyelets and stuff, and then, of course, he's got the offset holes. Where basically it's, eyelet hole, just in case your head's kind of like an off size. Good little strapping harness back here. Everything comes to an O-ring, which is really nice. You've got the sleeves for the neck strap. So everything's really clean, really nice, and considering how old this mask is, it's in incredible shape. I've got a few signs of rot, but nothing major, as this mask is literally done. Let's see, focus. There we go. You can kind of tell on the nose there's a couple cracks around the zipper and stuff where I wore this mask and was drinking and everything else through it. The water, the sweat, the spit, and everything just kind of sort of got to it pretty quick. But again, this mask is also, like I said, it's going on 5 years old, but astounding quality. I love it. It is another sentimental mask, especially being, my first one ever, which is why I don't showcase this one a whole lot. I have lined the back after I gave it a really good wash. I lined it with latex with paint in it, so that way it would seal the back side completely. I'm even over the rivets and everything on the back side. Like, I gave this thing a scrub down. I powdered it, wiped the powder out good enough to get the latex to adhere, and then stuck the latex to the back of it, made it really nice, really clean looking. And then, of course, on the front, I made sure to get as much face paint and stuff off of it as I could, and plasti dipped it. I know sometimes plasti dip doesn't really go well for these kind of masks, but if it's done right, it works really nicely as a display sealer. I don't like using it on the masks for a regular sealer because it's not, you can't wear the mask if you put plasti dip on it. The paint wears off really easy, and the way that is it doesn't just come off, it peels off like a skin. And you'll rip all the paint off. If the paint's not put down really well, the plasti dip will actually just peel the paint right off, like you didn't even put it on there. So yeah, this thing, like I said, it's just displayed. So plasti dip's not horrible. I did lay it on kind of thick on the eyes, as you can tell, because the detail's kind of a little bit more loose on the eyes. But I love this mask. It is probably one of my favorite. It's the least accurate, but at the same time, it was my first one, so I could really care less. Plus, it looks good. Even if it's not accurate, it's still a really good-looking mask. And there's really not a lot of inaccuracies to the mask other than the eyes. The nose and stuff's pretty similar to the real one. The chin horn or spike is very, very accurate to the real one. It's not as pointed and not as exaggerated on the real one. The Foreign Novelties Jester is just kind of like a little nub, but still, good looking mask. And like I said, I bought it 5 years ago, so I've learned a lot since then. I actually know about 80 times as much about masks now as I did, if not 100 times. But yeah, everything's still in good condition. As you can tell, the plastic dip is coming off a little bit here. Like I said, it's not great for a sealer of, you know, if you want to wear it, please don't put plastic dip on your masks. And if for some reason you know of a way to put it on there without it peeling off, you know, after just a couple of uses, let me know down in the comments below. That would be great. I mean, of course, I have my professional sealer that I use, that I mix with the paint. It's actually a glue / sealer. So, I mean, you can basically throw my masks around as much as you want to, and, you know, I mean, of course, eventually they're all going to wear off because the paint can only hold on to so much, and the mask itself can only hold on to so much because eventually latex fatigues and starts to, you know, lose its stretch and everything, and it itself starts to crack. So, you know, paint's only going to come with that too. But yeah, if you know of any crazy way to keep plastic dip on there, I mean, of course, you know, I'll take any advice I can. I don't use plastic dip except for on display pieces, but I'm definitely open for new stuff. You know, if there is a pretty cool way to keep it on there or whatever, just let me know in the comments down below. But this is going to be, I think this is going to do it. Of course, with all the new videos, my Instagram, Facebook, and Etsy shop are all 3 linked in the description below. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.